Okay, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, testing one. Okay, I'm definitely coming in clear. Okay. So hey everybody, I see it's currently 5 people up and through here. Let me see. We got Nelly. But that's everybody that's in the comments right now. Let me go ahead and turn this camera on. Oh, look, we got somebody new up and through here. I ain't never seen this name before. Deshaun Stallings with the Mortal Kombat background, honey. Hey, Deshaun. So, I'm finally back, y'all. It's been some months, honey. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I look drowned out? Oh, camera a little bit too close to the ring light. I got the ring light. Ring light. Hey, got the ring light. Hey. Okay. I'm good. Oh, that's nice to hear. But anyways, y'all, I'm finally back. I know it's been 3 long, tumultuous months. I know some of y'all that's used to my live streams is like, Diva, where in the hell have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? Oh, sure, we got quite a few faces up and through here. Kayan Kalon. Hey. I ain't never seen your face before, but y'all must have been the ones that came through during my time with because I have not had time to welcome my new subscribers properly. The ones that came over from the Bobby I Love You Per. I noticed I got a huge jump in subscribers when I started doing those shows. I just looked at T.S. Madison and not you on. Oh, and now that I'm on. Yep, my girl TS just got off not too long ago. And I swear that wasn't planned, y'all. I did my time yesterday as far as asking what time y'all wanted me to go on. So it just worked out perfectly that I'm starting up just as she ending. Hey Diva. Love like oh, we got a lot of new people coming up and through here tonight. Come on through, new crowd. Okay, where's some of my old school folks at though? They must be out, you know, in the bushes somewhere. I'm going to give people a couple more minutes to come on in, and then we're going to get into the tragedy of Diva Juan, honey. What in the hell's been going on with Diva, honey? Whew. But first, let's make sure I don't pass out during the live stream. Y'all know I got a whole host of medical issues, including naturally being iron deficient. So I'm going to be ghetto, and I'm going to eat me some cookies. That way I don't pass out on y'all. I also got my water with me. This is Mango Tropical. You are doing really good. Oh, thank you. Someday I will get more viewers, baby. Honey, let's wish it into existence. Someday I get them. I got to get consistent first, though. Oh, you've been around for a minute. Okay. Oh, also, y'all tell me how the audio quality is. I want to make sure I'm not sounding too choppy and robotic or anything. I've been around since your esthetician days. I'm just trying to do better with being more socially involved. I'm like, okay, boo. Oh, you one of my subscribers that just be lurking in the bushes. So I'm glad that you finally out commenting. I found you from your Amazon video on your other page. I had to be. Oh, oh, you know me from my business channel. Oh, child. Hopefully you don't judge me too tough over here, because you know I have my professional side on the business channel, and then you know you get the ratchet over here, child. What's going over there with Amazon, honey? Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. I thought your profile looked a little bit familiar. I recognize you from the lawuang business channel. Child, they wouldn't let me come back to Amazon. I was ready to deal with the stress. Because y'all know I've done so many work from home type of jobs, customer service, translations, tech support, you name it. Honey, lawuang is done. I'm made for this shit, honey. So, especially since I can't go nowhere, honey, lawuang ain't got no damn car at the moment. So it's like, honey, get me on the computer and let me help out somebody with their problem. Amazon thought they was too good for a girl, so I said, okay, well, fine with me, bitch. Oh, well, wait a minute. Not to be too nosy, but exactly how long ago did you leave the job? Because I'm curious. Did they finally update the system? Because when I was leaving, they said that they was going to finally start making it where the customers can see how many concessions that they have on their accounts. Did they actually do that or not? Because they had to always call us to see how much concessions that they already had on their accounts. Also, the bullshit with darn going the logistics transfer. First, we can transfer the customers to logistics, and then we had to switch over to filling out a form, or then we can escalate it to management to get them over to darn going logistics. And they never gave us a training on this stuff. We just had to learn as we go. That is the darn on stuff with Amazon I don't miss. What you doing on Christmas? Not a damn thing. Child, I'm just gonna be up in here binge watching darn going TV and stuff. I'm not as you get to know me, you know I'm not really a religious type of girl. Oh, there goes some of my old school folks. Hey, Sassy. The sound is good. Okay. Although I'm still wanting to invest in some more equipment and stuff. I want to get a professional microphone to hook up to my phone. That way I sound more polished. Because I know sometimes my fan be picking up in the background. Now I know y'all gonna be like, well, Diva, why in the hell you got a fan on and it's wintertime and it's 40 degrees? Y'all know I live in this cheap ass apartment. The fan serves as white sound and it helps block out any other noise. Also, it filters out my voice so it doesn't carry throughout the house, if that makes sense. Also, I have among all the conditions that I have severe sleep insomnia. And the only way I can go to sleep, and it's the weirdest thing, I have to have like a fan noise in the background. I have to have some sort of perpetual sound going for me to fall asleep. And I can't have the TV on because I'm very photosensitive. Like, it's something with my eyes at night where my eyes get very irritated. And the slightest thing can wake me up. So I don't need no lights on, but I still need sound. So that's where the fan comes in. No, I like that ratchet better. Amazon is a hot. I guess it ain't changed with a hot skip and a flip. Hot damn. And then they talking about they finally supposed to have a facility over here in the 2-6, because y'all know I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. And for all the people who was complaining about the shipping times and stuff like that over here, I was telling them before I left that we supposed to be having a darn facility being made over here someday, honey. I still haven't gotten an update on that. I left in August. No, that system ain't updated. Amazon ain't worth a damn. All them billions of dollars and can't even get the system updated. Can't even get the transfers right. Let me tell y'all about Amazon. Whenever we had to transfer somebody, it wasn't as simple as just pulling up the number. Oh no, we had to go on a scavenger hunt to go in the GACID, whatever that shit is called. And then you had to darn go and scroll down. And it seemed like they always end up moving some shit around every few days. And then they say, oh, well, just go and search the notes to see what. I was like, honey, I already done that before I messaged you. Management, they never want to help nobody. Your little group chat support didn't hardly ever want to help no darn body. Talking about, well, go check this. I was like, I done did this, and this is not working. Exactly. No training on a thing. Ain't nothing up there. They need to get it together. Hell, matter of fact, they could hire me for the darn training. I ain't got nothing to do at the damn moment. No Xmas plans. Child, ain't nobody to see or anything, honey. Honey, Siri, play Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce. Me, myself, and I. You name it. Hey again, Sassy. My other folks might be at work. I was thinking, darn I might have seen Helen pop on through, Indigo. They might come on through later. How come you are timed in the... Huh? How come you are timed in the bathroom at... Oh, you must be talking about on site. I was like, wait a minute. Timed in the bathroom. Child, I wouldn't be surprised because Lord knows. They be timing the folks at the trucks, like they have to be in and out the trucks at a certain time. It got to a point where I'm hearing that people have to defecate and piss in the trucks and stuff because they only have enough time spaced out to use the bathrooms and stuff. Honey, I'll be damned. That's why that's one thing why I love with Amazon, with us working at home. They did give us 20 minutes of bonus time per week. And for me, I was always lucky. I did my shit just strategically where I go right into that personal time, leading right into break, and I would have an extended break, honey. But yeah, as far as the people who work at the facility, ooh, that is crazy. Yeah, you got to be time to pee and I thought about working at the facility because I watched this one woman on YouTube. She's an older lady. She's in her 50s. She got a camping video, but she also works at Amazon, and she talks about the side of Amazon on their end about packaging the stuff, the stress that they have to go through. Because I was like, well, we never really get no insight as customer service reps about how it is for the people that have to package these items and sort everything together. So I took it upon myself to find somebody that does all that. I think her name is Sheila, if I'm not mistaken. So if anybody's wondering how it goes inside the facility, I would try to link her channel. And I got to be very careful. That's how I got in trouble with YouTube in the first place, honey. YouTube. See, let me tell y'all about YouTube and the bullshit. YouTube don't want us to be great no damn more. See, I'm from the old school of YouTube where we used to easily promote each other like it was nothing. YouTube just wants you to stick to your damn self. Can't darn gonna use nothing, even if you got the rights to the shit. I was like, now YouTube just getting out of damn hand, huh? Even if I got permission to use people videos and shit, honey, YouTube darn gonna talk about no, that it's still frowned upon. Even if I put somebody in the description box, I got to be careful with that. But at this point, I don't give a damn. Fuck it. I'm going to still promote my people. Oh, I was a delivery driver, so I'm guessing that's for warehouse workers, because that's crazy. Oh, well, Keon, please give us some insight of how it is for the for the drivers, because I've heard some horror stories about the drivers too. And not everybody's experience is bad. Some of our experiences are in the middle. Some are good. And then some is just straight up bad. Oh, there's one of my other ones, Miss Jackie. Uh-oh. Happy holidays to you too, Miss Jackie. Oh, we got Bam up in through here. I don't get to see Bam no more like that. We still waiting on our fellow sister, Miss Jasmine Divine, to make her official, consistent reappearance or whatnot. She popped back up the other week, honey. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about YouTuber Jasmine Divine, honey. I can't wait to hear about your transition and just start. Oh, really? You just start. Now wait a minute. Now, Keon, and please tell me if I'm pronouncing this right. Now, Keon, you look quite handsome. Now, are you are you like on the trans male side of the spectrum? Because I love to get that aspect of it as well. We always hear about us as trans girls, with the transition. We don't hear too much about the trans men. Or if you are on because some of us be gender bending, because Lord knows sometimes I come up here, I be giving darn on Clifford tea. So Lord knows if you're on the female side, I apologize in advance, honey. But I do want to hear as many different experiences from different trans girls as possible, or non-binary. Because not everybody who does hormones is necessarily, on the T side of the spectrum. Matter of fact, that's a whole video within itself. But yeah, I would love to hear that side of the and you know what? I kid you not. I just got finished watching a trans man video right before starting this. His name is literally the last video that I watched. Rosiah, Rosiah. Because he had this interesting dildo. It's called a STP, I guess that's what it's called it's the permanent strap on for the trans men that want to have the aesthetic of the the Peter Weeder or whatnot. And I was like, oh, it looks very realistic or whatnot. Y'all know, just the Capricorn of me, I'm always curious to learn about shit, honey. Even stuff that I don't need to necessarily learn about. It's just a curiosity of me, honey. But anyways, let's get on to some of these doggone topics, honey. I know y'all's like, now D1, it's been 26 minutes. Let's get the show running, honey. Okay. Let me take a drink and get y'all into the tragedy of what's going on with Devo the past 3 months, child. It was a perfect illusion. It was the perfect illusion. Who's British? Uh, Kaya, you British? Lord knows if he's British, I'm really mispronouncing it. Lord knows, you know I'm a Southern bitch. Please tell me the correct pronunciation, child. Lord knows, oh my God. Now, Bambi. Matter of fact, Bambi, bring your behind up here, child. That's what they packed with to give the bulge. Oh, I already read that one. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, doggone Keon. Trans woman, I just hate I can't shave my face like I want to soothe to a skin reaction that level. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Dang. There I go put my foot in my Diva eat a cookie. Okay, sound like you had the same condition that I was dealing with. Pseudofolliculitis barbae, which is where it gets the bumps as you try to shave. I was good up and through here because genetically, even before hormones, I never had facial hair growth. And see, the good thing about me being on YouTube for 10 years is y'all literally seen how my facial hair grew over the years before hormones and everything. I never really had much hair. But up and through here, I would always get bumps. And I had to get laser hair removal. And trust me, even as an esthetician, only thing I can do was minimize it. Like I can give my own self chemical peels, high frequency, the best of skincare products. The only thing that really cured my situation was actually having to go through laser hair removal. But since I now know that you one of the girls, honey, what is the correct way to pronounce your name? Because I don't want to keep, saying it as Kion if you have a whole different name together. So feel free to tell me what is your preferred name. Or is you going to be like me and keep the name the same? Because even though I plan on updating my ID and stuff, because in the state of North Carolina, I just found out that I can change my gender marker and stuff even without the SRS surgery. So that is what I'm about to go through at the top of next year, is changing my ID and stuff over, but my name is still going to be the same. Only because my name is androgynous. Yeah, unfortunately, that laser is expensive. Now, baby, where was you with all this advice when I was going through the shit, honey? No, don't you now, baby. Don't you fuck up doggone Keon face doggone talking about put some nail on the face. Don't you lose no chemical delivery on the face. No, 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 no. Shit, you gonna really have a chemical imbalance and everything. And then the hair grows in itchy too. Oh no. Baby, save up for the laser hair removal. Get your credit score up. They do payment plans. Like for my face, which I paid a little bit too much for, also shop around. It was $3,000, and it was split up into like 24-month payments of like $100.24. So they work with you. But I heard of another one called Laser Way that is very popular. They don't got one here in North Carolina. I think the nearest location to me is like in Virginia somewhere. But the same service would have been $1,200, I believe. Yeah, I think the old girl said $1,200, and I could have had one extra area done. Like I could have had my face and underarms done for $1,200. 8 sessions versus this place that I went to. I did 8 sessions and it cost me $3,000. And I still got some facial hair, but now it's so small and minimal. I can actually wax this now. Pronounced like the pepper. Oh, cayenne. Oh, okay. Well, see now, baby, you got to think about your skin is different because with a cisgender man, your skin is going to be tougher. See now, cayenne is already talking about dealing with skin sensitivity, and I'm dealing with this now because y'all. And once again, let me give y'all a close up. Y'all know I used to be oily, right? When I'm dealing with being on hormones, my skin is constantly dry as a result. So that's why I say you do not want to use chemical deliberatory if you end up having dry skin. Ooh, make sure y'all don't see my government on here. Okay. So currently I'm on the spirulactone and I'm on the estradiol. So give y'all a little example of what the pills look like. Now, when you start off, they're going to put you on the smaller estradiol, the white pill. Shit, let me turn this light off because y'all can't really see it. You still can't see it, but this is orange in color. And I take this once by mouth, twice daily. And then I got the estradiol, 2 milligrams, which I take 3 times a day. And I try to space it out at least 4 hours apart. I just appreciate the advice, really. I'm going to use the skin tight and see how that goes. I just hate my hair is thick. Lord, no. Ooh. Now, Cayenne, what state you in? Because Lord knows I don't want you to accidentally mess your face up behind no chemical delivery. Only because you said you already have sensitive skin as it is. Is laser painful? Ooh. It depends on your pain tolerance. It varies from person to person. It's like a hot, when they say it's like a hot rubber band popping you, it's literally like that. For me, the most painful area was my bottom lip and this area. This was pretty all right. But somehow when they got up and through here, the thickest part of my hair, that shit was quite irritating. But it's only like for a few seconds. A little bit longer than waxing. Like with waxing, I'm immune to it. I guess because in beauty school I was always getting waxed, honey. When the girls wanted to wax me, honey, I was thrilled, honey. I was like, come on and wax everything. Hell, I wish they could have waxed the downstairs, but they couldn't do no, my genitalia, child. But yeah, I got immune to waxing, so I can literally have like 6 inches of hair. Like matter of fact, I'm showing y'all a little bit too much. I know I'm giving darn on Erica Badu a run for her money. Don't judge me, y'all. I swear I'm about to get waxed next month, honey, for my birthday. Oh Lord, and I'm white too, honey. Oh my God, I just put some deodorant on. But y'all see how thick my darn on underarm hair is? Honey, you can wax me and just pull it off. I won't even flinch. It's something about the way my underarms is where I do not feel no pain at all on my underarms. I don't feel nothing on the private area. But you touch my face, ooh, it's just something about my face that makes me irritated, honey. So it varies from person to person. Yep, I also got them on my Diva Natural Wine channel. The Diva Natural Wine channel shows me going through the laser hair removal. And then I also got them here on the vlog channel, but you know, y'all get some extra drama and stuff with my vlog channel. You're welcome, Cayenne. Skin tight. You know what? I ain't never heard of skin tight. Okay, let me look up what skin tight is. Because at first I thought you was talking about something like Nair. Oh, the ingrown hair cream. Okay. I am curious to see what's the main active ingredients in here. Yes, I'm. Oh shit, girl, you got plenty of people in Atlanta. Um, hell, it's so many people in Atlanta that I know of. I got to go to their social media real quick for you. But yeah, girl, you in good hands, honey. Shit, that's weird. I can't see the ingredients list. I was curious to see what was in the skin tight. Oh, there it go. Ooh, SDI alcohol. Ooh, glycerin, propane glycol, lonit. Oh, that's all. So you got the Rilla bark extract at the very bottom. See, what I would just say is, honey, get you some darn on tea tree oil, dilute it in a carrier oil, and call it a day. But whatever floats it, somebody's boat, honey, in Atlanta. Matter of fact, let me pull up the Instagram now and see who I can recommend from Atlanta. Because there's quite a few people in Atlanta. I know there's Ava that's in Atlanta, the older white woman that specializes in electrolysis and laser. She specializes in black skin. She's there about twice a month on the weekend. She used to be in Bay Harbor Med Spa down in Miami, Florida, but she has since started doing more services up here in Atlanta. And then I want to say it's Seven Skin, but they spell it with a C. And then of course, anytime I want to look something up, it don't want to come up for me. We might have to do a whole nother video for my esthetician recommendations. Okay, you got Seven Skin, like the number 7. Let me see what their address is. Yeah, I can't even wax, even do honey wax. I tried that in hair school and was over it. See, oh wait, see, you can't judge it based off of the newcomers. Was you waxed by an actual professional or a student? Because honey, if you got waxed by a student, you can't judge by that. Just curious, are you a fellow beautician by any chance? Cosmetologist, massage therapist, barber? Lord, here I am trying to recommend some people, and they ain't even got their address listed. Like, how the hell you expect somebody to come visit you and you don't even have your address listed for somebody to shout you out. See, that's a missed opportunity on their hands. I do know a couple people personally, but I don't want them accidentally flirting with you too heavy. Cause see, that's another conversation that we got to have. Is some of the girls don't know how to separate the business from the pleasure. Like I'm really conflicted on that. Like some of the girls want to mix waxing with happy ending times and shit. And it's like, oh my goodness, why are we bringing down the darn on business of aesthetics? It's like y'all already know to hoard out the darn on massage therapists. Anytime somebody think about a massage therapist, they think about that. Now y'all want to solidify the darn on aesthetics industry, child. Oh, you use the roll on. Oh, you're a student. What kind? What type? Cosmetologist, esthetician, massage therapist. Now, if you're a massage therapist, girl, I might have to come up there and see because it's so hard for us to find a massage therapist, honey. I'm hoping that she says she a massage therapist. Like T.S. Madison say, get you somebody else to go get it, honey. Yes, honey, the girls are doing happy endings and everything down to the doggone aesthetic salon. I was like, oh my goodness. But anyways, yeah, y'all. As y'all can tell from the title, I'm still waiting out for Cayenne's response, but a girl has some free time on her hands. I've been unemployed now for 3 damn months, honey. 90 days. The demon has finally gone back to work, so that means I can finally find a job in peace without her darn going causing all sorts of animosity, throwing my game off, honey. So yeah, that is that on the unemployment train. Now I'm thinking, what job do I want to get into though? I'm thinking, do I want to even do the computer at this point or get another physical job for the time being? Because a girl ain't getting no damn younger. Y'all know I will be the big 3-0 next month. And I'm nervous as hell. I can no longer say I'm in my 20s in less than, let me see, today's the 22nd. So in less than 20 days, I can no longer say that I'm in my 20s anymore. I guess I should still consider it a blessing because I didn't think I was even going to be here. No, the person that did my wax was a student, LOL. Went to school for hair, but I was really into aesthetics, but I had to do hair also, so I just stopped. Wait a minute, so you dropped out of beauty school? Now I would still say go get the cosmetology license, even if you ain't going to use the cosmetology license, because you will have the advantage of still doing aesthetics. You can do aesthetics with a cosmetology license. You just can't do hair with the aesthetics license. So if you ever have the passion for hair, even if you just want to do it slightly here on the side, it's always best to go for the cosmetology license. That way you don't have to go back to school all over again and have to deal with that. Cause honey, being in beauty school is like being in high school all over again. Like when I was in school for aesthetics, I was in that damn class all fucking day. from 8 o'clock in the morning. No, I had to be there by 7:30. 7:30 in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then when we got onto the clinic floor, I was doing 8-hour shifts. It was a full-time job without the pay. So 5 days a week from 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We had to do in the state of North Carolina 600 hours, but our school wanted to be fancy. We had to do an extra 120 hours. So I have 720 hours worth of aesthetics training, honey. And then, of course, y'all know I'm specialized in Sarcadia skincare, M&E's organics, Dermalogica I'm familiar with, Image skincare. Matter of fact, I'm quite viral on YouTube for my image videos. Wait a minute, Bambi leaving us. Oh Lord, Bambi might be clocking on it. Oh Lord, Bambi leaving us for work, child. The legitimate work, honey. Okay, baby, you got to catch us on the replay. I really do miss seeing doggone Bambi often, honey. One of these days, we might get Bambi over here on this channel to be on the live with us, honey. For y'all that don't see Bambi over there on Jasmine's channel. But yeah, y'all, basically been unemployed, trying to get myself back into the groove of things. And that is basically that on that. I guess I already gave y'all the hormone update. Oh, well, I guess I can give y'all a little bit about now. Y'all ain't going to get too much because this is YouTube. But over the past week, I've been getting into my fitness and stuff again. Like I said, the demon is finally out. So I've been going hard with my workouts because I know I'm about to probably go through surgery and stuff. And I'm talking about for my Crohn's and shit, which I'm about to talk about in a minute. So I said, well, let me get my body real right and tight. So just in case I'm down for a couple weeks, number one, the exercise is going to help me recover from surgery a lot faster. And number two, I will still be relatively fit. So give y'all a little body update. Oh, hold on. Don't y'all judge my small room, y'all. But y'all see the waistline is snatched up, honey. Even one finally, granted, I always had like a small waist, but in this past week, I'm getting quite a bit of a frame up here. Now, I wish I could show y'all the back side. Y'all got to go to Twitter for that, honey. My abs are finally poking on through like I needed to, honey. My titties are sitting. Although, see, this the agenda being of it all. My titties darn gonna still look like abs, if that makes sense. So it's like it almost like muscular pecs with the abs or whatnot. Like I said, I put the videos on Twitter. Viewer discretion is advised. This is going to be X-rated. I don't know. I might put it just R-rated on the Twitter. Y'all go to the OnlyFans for the X-rated child. But I will give y'all a body shot for the people who's wondering what the tatas look like 8 months on hormones. But I guess I can. I know y'all gonna be like, damn, Diva, how many damn shirts you got on? Let me see. Without darn flashing y'all, if y'all can see a little bit of areola through the shirt. Oh shoot, y'all can't see it through this darn shirt. Never mind. I got to darn update myself on YouTube guidelines. Technically, they do say you can show nudity in the form of education or whatnot, but honey, I'm trying to get my monetization back. I ain't trying to push YouTube just quite yet to that limit, honey. We'll do it on the Diva Natural Wine channel, so y'all look out for that. If y'all want to see what the areolas are looking like, and once again, this is strictly for educational purposes. Just for anybody who's wondering how much growth I've gotten in 8 months, yeah, that would be over there on the Diva Natural Wine channel. But I would say another year, I probably would then be able to comfortably get implants. because they're starting to fill out just enough where I can feel like in the next 12 months, I can comfortably get implants in. But before I get to the implants, I got to deal with my main health first because it's like, well, hell, I can't go get cosmetic surgery and my main body is fucked up. So, as y'all know, I am a cancer survivor. I am somebody that deals with Crohn's disease, and I'm somebody that deals with being too prideful. I don't ask for help often, but I might need y'all help, y'all. So, what's been going on? Are they sensitive? Child, they stay sensitive, honey. For the first month or so, change, like, actually, they've gotten less sensitive. They used to be irritating, where like anytime I bump up against something, it would be that irritating sensitivity. So it's like I don't know how to feel about that. Like, but yeah, I do feel sensitivity in the areolas. They've gotten less irritably sensitive, if that makes sense. But before I can even think about my breast implants, I got to get my health right. Because y'all know, technically, I am in a rare situation where I can say I have had Crohn's disease for over 10 years and I have not had to go through any major surgeries. We want to keep it that way. Um, and y'all know I was getting my, colonoscopies annually and stuff, but the pandemic threw a monkey in a wrench. Shut the whole world down, couldn't see my doctors or anything for over 2 years as far as that is concerned. So now that, the world has opened back up, Diva Wine needs to darn go see the doctor to make sure she's in right health because stuff ain't been moving quite right with me. Even though I've been eating healthy, I've been exercising, given the circumstances, I try my best to be stress-free, but y'all know that that's asking for too much in this household. So with that being said, I have not really been on my game with the gastroenterologist. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all in advance. And Diva Wine does not do this type of shit because, like I said, Diva Wine is prideful to a detriment. But I do enjoy living. So it's like if y'all find it in your heart, if y'all see a little GoFundMe for Diva Wine to make sure she don't have no colostomy bag, because honey, that shit ain't gonna be cute. Like I can't have flat abs and a darn on colostomy bag on the side. So we got to make sure Diva Wine does not have to go through no intestinal issues. So yeah, we might have a little GoFundMe situation up for Diva, honey. Because I really do need to see the gastroenterologist ASAP. I can't even really put that off. Everything else I can do myself as far as the cosmetics and stuff, but yeah, as far as the medical stuff, y'all pray for your girl. Y'all pray for a girl. Because like I said, I ain't trying to have no colostomy bag on the side. I'm not trying to have them cut me open and cut my intestines and stuff. Because it's like I want to get back to pleasure someday. I haven't been. Oh, y'all really getting a lot of information for Diva now. But I have this is what we here for. Y'all family. So I feel comfortable telling y'all. Diva Wine did not necessarily. Oh, wait a minute. I done got a cash app already. Okay, come on through, y'all. At least I think that's a cash app that done came through. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I don't know if you want your name out there, so I'm going to just say I'm going to say your cash app now. But K Banks, oh my God, girl, thank you so much, honey. Lord, K Banks done sent me old massive darn on dough. Oh my God, you gonna make me darn gonna cry. I don't know if you want me to say the amount or not. So until you say it's okay, I'm just going to keep that amount a secret. But oh my goodness, thank you so much, girl. Because when I tell you, like I said, I am prideful. I have been homeless behind being prideful. I have what have I gone through? Hell, y'all seen the house situation. I've gone through doggone domestic violence behind being prideful and not asking for anything. Even down to my car. Because of my pride, it's like, and I only needed $400 for my car. But like I said, I was going through so much at the time. And for y'all that don't know, I had my car for 2 years, lost it because all the jobs dried up. Y'all know I went from making 40 some dollars with DoorDash and Uber Eats to the market. Literally everything dried up all at once. I went from making $40 an hour easy to barely making like $10. So I was like, oh no, this something has to give, honey. I had to find something else. So as I was trying to find something else, I was trying to donate in the meantime, and it's like I'm too healthy to donate. You can't make this shit up. First, they said my iron levels was too high. What else they told me? I was on finasteride. I couldn't be on finasteride. Then they said my veins are now too small. I was like, well, bitch, how the hell do I control my veins? How the hell I get my veins up? Xander, if you doggone watching in the doggone cut, no, I wasn't able to get my veins up, ho. But yeah, it's like I genetically got small veins. So I was like, God damn, a bitch can't even damn donate, honey. I done went and tried to even donate plasma. They told me I can't even donate plasma, child. But yeah, y'all, I tried not to ask for stuff, but it is really important that I get my doggone situation going with the gastroenterologist. What I'm going to have to end up doing is, number one, get reacclimated with them because it's been 3 years. Then I had to go through the colonoscopy. But thank goodness I got insurance this time, so shit won't be as expensive as it was in the past. And hopefully I might be able to get the canned drink. If anybody who's familiar with colonoscopies is concerned, honey, you used to have to drink a whole 128 ounce, like 2 gallons every 15 minutes for like 10 hours. And then you had to drink like a quarter of a gallon the day of, versus you can get the can, which is like 12 ounces, and it does the same thing, but the can costs $150. Now I'm thinking with insurance, that shit should cost more like $5. So let's hope it's more like that with the doggone can. I'm hoping so, honey. I mean, child, D1 getting to the point where if I had to turn a dang old trick for the doggone money, honey, I might doggone go and be on the host roll. Seem like it's working for everybody else. Because like I said, desperate times come for desperate measures, honey. Yes, you're going to be fine. Yes, let's speak it into existence, honey. Because, ooh. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to darn go on. I'm just going to say Dove. Because even your Cash App name has. Oh no, it doesn't have your government. So I say Tay Dove. Thank you, Tay Dove. Oh my goodness. Like I said, every dollar amount count, honey. Oh, y'all gonna make me cry on here tonight. So that aside, what else? My cat done passed away, y'all. Y'all know I have 4 cats. Y'all see my vlogs every now and again with my cats. I done lost another darn on cat. Somebody done hit my darn on cat late at night, which means I had to darn on scold the other cats about playing around in the street since then. So that really got to me because y'all know the cats are the only thing that kept me here and kept me sane. If it wasn't for the cats, honey, D1 would have took my chances and been gone from here. But I don't know what it's called, but I'm afraid of detaching myself from familiarity. And granted, I know it's a Capricorn trait to a certain extent, but it's like it's really more with me. Like it goes into my clinical depression because I was isolated at a very young age. I've dealt with so much trauma in my life. Like I've been shot at, nearly been stabbed. growing up in the area that I had to grow up in, I had to fight at an early age, like, and I was a fat bitch back in the day. So imagine a fat black queen having to take on 10, 15 dudes. Now, granted, I, I had to look at the positive side of it. Unlike the typical fat gay kid, it's like I actually did learn some martial arts, so nobody wasn't able to really fuck with me. Cause I grew up in the hood, and I still had enough people that respect me and shit. Where just naturally off of my name, people knew not to fuck with me. For the people who tried, they darn gonna learn. Yeah, they should have tried somebody else. So between my martial arts and you know my street fighting, I was able to deal with that. But still, it was a very hard not life. It's like, who wrote to say that they're 16 years old dodging damn bullets? Darn going, their cousin darn going was almost going to kidnap you and kill you. Like, my cousin made the damn news for anybody who's here in Fayetteville. Let me tell you how sick and diabolical he is. He got out of jail in 20 years and found some sort of weird, sick infatuation with me. He always talked about darn messing with me in some sort of way. Now, mind you, honey, even back then, honey, I might have been 16, but I always found my way to get a hold of stuff like this. I was like, honey, okay, you try me if you want to, honey. And then he started threatening my other cousin, my older cousin, my mother's, the demon's first cousin, right? So I tried to warn him, and unfortunately, he didn't heed my warning, right? So one night, and once again, all this is documented in the Fayetteville Observer. So if y'all want to look this up, honey, once again, it ain't for the faint of heart. He went and shot my cousin in the head, done a torture on several other people for hours, led half of Fayetteville Police Department on a 5-mile high-speed chase downtown, crashed the car downtown and shit before being apprehended. Resulted in not one, not two, not three, but 4 fatalities. One being my cousin, my other cousin. So when I tell y'all D1 has gone through some shit, now mind you, that previous night, he was at my house. I was in school at the time. It was my senior year of high school. I was dealing with going through treatments and shit. So I was already reeked between my cancer and my Crohn's disease. And then now you got this demonic sicko in the house talking about torturing me and doing all sorts of shit to me, and you think it's okay because you high as a cooter brown, you ain't putting 2 and 2 together. So he almost wanted to experiment with doing the same shit with us the night prior. But fortunately, between the 3 crackheads, honey, they had enough common sense to start developing the strategy, honey. The young cousin, y'all know, the pissy toilet seat bitch. Yeah, we ain't mentioned her in a minute. She at least had the wherewithal to be like, oh, wait a minute, something ain't clean in the buttermilk. She went to the kitchen and got the knife. She done pocket the cell phone in her breast and shit. The other one already got a hammer underneath the pillow and stuff. And so he done peep game that he was about to get fucked up. And meanwhile, here I am. I'm hearing everything through the door, how shit was about to go left. I got my taser. I got my stun baton. I got my motherfucking mace. Honey, I'm thinking it's about to go down right now. Now, why in the hell did these motherfuckers didn't call the police that night on his ass? It's beyond me. To this day, it's beyond me. Because, they could have saved 4 lives that night. Now, of course, I know y'all gonna say, well, Diva, why didn't you call the police? But shit, I was going through a whole lot. Like I said, I was dealing with thinking I was about to die any damn day now. And it's like, well, shit, if I'm going to die, it ain't going to be at the hands of your motherfucking ass. So all of that, dealing with high school drama and all of that, ooh. And that was all before 19, y'all. So when I tell y'all I lived a hard knock life and I persevered through, I truly persevered through, y'all. But yeah, oh yeah, we done took, Lord knows, I'm sorry, y'all. We done took a very dark turn. I done gave y'all a little bit more background about Diva than I cared to. But it tied into, like I said, I've gone through so much in my life, and I have persevered through, and I haven't asked for much. But like I said, I really am on hard knock times right now with just getting back into the swing of things with work. What high school did you go to? Well, I'm sure you can put two and two together, Jonathan. I don't know if you're familiar with North Carolina, but um, I'm from a very notoriously known high school, honey. Let's just say our high school, it wasn't known for the shit, honey. Our high school has the best band out of all of North Carolina, so that's a dead giveaway right there. We're known for our band. Shit, we used to be known for our football team for the longest. Oh, wait a minute. And also, hey, Jonathan, I recognize you from Really Be TV's channel, honey. Welcome on over to my channel, honey. I ain't never seen you over here. Okay, got you. We went to the same. Now, did we? Honey, you got to give me a hint. What's the mascot? Go ahead and tell me the mascot, Jonathan. Oh, thank you so much, Cayenne. Shoot, I had no choice but to be darn on strong. It's either be strong where I'm from or darn on die. And like I said, honey, I was not about to die, honey. I got more lives than a cat. And people think I be lying when I say I almost got struck by lightning. True story. From the age of darn on 8, I almost got hit by a strike of lightning. Lightning didn't take me out. Darn on accidental electrocution didn't take me out. Multiple gunshots didn't take me out. Multiple niggas trying to jump on me didn't take me out. And matter of fact, lawuang came out flawless in quite a few of those fights, honey. So yeah, honey, I am the epitome of a black diamond, honey. I have peaked. I have peaked in a couple of times. Oh, well, thank you, Jonathan. I'm coming on through Golden Bulls. Now wait a minute, Jonathan. You look quite young. Did we graduate around the same time frame? You might have been a class or so up above me because I recognize all my seniors, honey. Now, Jonathan, if you don't mind revealing your age to La Collage, exactly what was your graduation year? You might have been a senior when I was like a freshman or whatnot. Let me find out that we don't went to the high school at the same time, honey. Oh, well, damn, you know what they say? Black don't crack, honey. Black do not crack. Oh, child, you went there before I was born. Oh, oh. And that's no shade, honey. Like I said, honey, you looking good for darn going. Honey, let me do my Shanae real quick. You're looking good for pushing 50. Come on through darn on Black Youthful Excellence. Lord child, you've been through it, but you are still. Yep, I'm still kicking, honey. And like I said, we're gonna try to keep on kicking, honey, because Lord knows I ain't ready to darn on give up yet. Because there's been a few times I was ready to throw in the towel, especially this year alone. This year was a trying year. Between this heifer losing her job twice, and then it's like not only you lose your job, but you darn gonna do fuck shit around the house and cause me to lose my shit. I was ready to darn gonna take myself out of here, cried a couple of times. I was like, this is too much. I am not where I want to be in life. It's like this is not what it's supposed to be like. And then what makes it worse is when you're known somewhat and you darn going haven't made it. It's like, it would be one thing if Diva Wine wasn't known like I was known. But it's like the ultimate kick in the ass is like you done built the name for yourself and fell off. Like that was the ultimate hit to my ego. Like back when I was doing my aesthetic solo dolo, honey, I was giving the darn girls a run for their money, honey. Honey, darn on Renaissance and the Venetia and shit. That's why them bitches don't want to halfway darn gonna hire me now, because I used to be competition for their ass back in the day. Now it's like, you ain't coming up in here now. So it's a little bit of that going on as well. And then, it's the politics of it all, being in the South. I mean, let's address the obvious. It's like, even though we're a purple state, bitch, it's more on the reddish side of purple. It's more like a mahogany as opposed to like a cool tone purple. So, you know what darn on North Carolina gives, honey. Because if you look throughout all your major aesthetics franchises, you don't never see one of the girls, honey. For some reason, they still to this day don't want the darn on let none of the girls in the business. And that's why I said, well, fuck it. If you don't want to darn on invite me to the table, bitch, I have my own goddamn table. So that what really inspired me to get into doing my own thing. And then, of course, I fell off. Every time I fell off, it was due to like a natural disaster, like Hurricane Matthew hit. Who in the hell would expect for a flood of that caliber to hit Fayetteville, North Carolina? That what threw me off the first time. Then I get back up again, starting to build a name for myself. I had adult entertainers coming to see me. I've had people flying in from Virginia. Now, see, now you know you that bitch when you have people coming in from different states, son. Hell, you know how many spas and shit is in Atlanta, Georgia? I had quite a few people coming from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way to Fayetteville for little old me, honey. I darn gone started developing a name with darn on Fort Bragg, because y'all know I'm just 15 minutes from the Army base, right? So the soldiers are starting to know me on the first name basis. They coming darn gone getting waxed by lawuang. And surprisingly, it was more straight clientele than anything. I'm thinking, with me being a black, dark-skinned trans woman, naturalista and shit, I'm going to attract more of the girls. I attracted more of the darn going straight darn on men and women than anything. Now, of course, I had a couple of my trans girls come on through. Ironically, all my trans girls were not in Fayetteville. Now, that was the only thing that sort of threw me for a loop. Like, all my trans clientele came from Atlanta, came from Virginia, came from Wilmington, came from Raleigh. I was like, now, why isn't none of my trans girls? Because there's a huge trans population in Fayetteville. Why ain't none of y'all helpers coming to see me? And based off of what I seen, and this was at the time when Backpage was still a thing, I was like, now, honey, based off them darn on razor marks and shit, them ingrown hairs and stuff, I was judging. I was like, now, some of y'all low key need to darn on see me now. Y'all darn on up here. How the hell you trying to darn on sell coochie, and the coochie is giving roof? So what also made me stand out was I was the trans esthetician. And I did not mind doing unconventional things that most estheticians wouldn't do. Like, I would go to Backpage and market myself. I would go to the Craigslist personal ads and market myself. And when I say market myself, I'm talking about on the business end, honey. They wasn't going to get none of this. Now, some of the girls and boys tried, honey. And it still shocks me. Like, I've even had a couple females try me one time on my table, like, and I'm talking about actual cisgender females. Like, child, I got some esthetician stories to tell y'all whenever I feel like getting to telling y'all those story times. But yeah, I was building myself on up, having people come in from all different states and shit. Then the storm hit us again. Kicked my ass. So I built myself up once some more. At this time, I said, well, shit, I need a little bit of extra part-time job to help fund this business. So then I went on over down to Fayetteville State University, humbled myself, became a Chick-fil-A girl. Then we dealt with the politics of that. Like, okay, I'm a trans girl at a company that has a notorious known history with the LGBTQ community. Now, how is this shit about to work out? And I justified the turnaround with that was my hiring manager was a dark-skinned black lesbian woman. The lead manager that was down to the Chick-fil-A was a brown-skinned masculine lesbian woman. The head of the kitchen was a lesbian. We had two gay men that was a married couple, one that worked in the back, one that worked in the front. I was like, okay, so we very LGBT friendly over here. So that's what got me comfortable with working the Chick-fil-A, honey. And then, of course, I almost had to throw a bitch in the darn on fryer. I almost had to throw a bitch in the fryer. So that what got me gone from down at the Fayetteville State University, honey. So some of y'all that's FSU alumni, that's why y'all might recognize my face, because I was the girl that used to serve y'all during the lunch rush special, honey. But a certain catfish bitch doggone had to leave from there before I caught a charge home. But yeah, now we're here, honey. When I tell y'all D1 has gone through some shit. So now that I done told y'all all that I've gone through, what are my plans for 2023? So 2023, honey, we are going to, number one, get back to work, honey. Within the next 2 weeks, D1 will be back gainfully employed. Now, one of my subscribers, and I hate just saying subscribers and not having a name, so let me see if I can try to pull this person up in real time. Dun-dun. One of y'all recommended a site that I haven't thought about in years. Who was it that recommended the site to me? They might be watching right now in the clouds. Highest Priestess. Shout out to Highest Priestess for recommending working solutions. That is the perfect type of job for me because number one, it's straight from the computer. It gives me time to work my own hours. I can adjust it for my schedule or whatnot, because y'all know a lot of things is about to happen over the next couple of weeks and months. For me having to go through different procedures, the colonoscopy. Once again, let's hope like hell everything is all right with that department, honey. So between the colonoscopy I have to get done, a hemorrhectomy is what I also need as well. And I know that's going to have me down for like 3 weeks. And that's why I said don't be surprised if y'all see a GoFundMe behind this shit, because I know that one's going to keep my behind literally, honey. The hemorrhectomy is what I'm scared of. Because for 10 years now, I've had complications backdoor with my darn going anatomy behind these hemorrhoids. And it's about time they finally get gone. So yeah, I'm confident in finding a gastroenterologist that can get rid of them for me. And from there, Diva Wine can get back to a personal life. Because y'all know, Diva, I hate to get personal with y'all, but Diva Wine did not necessarily become a full top by choice. Certain things, prevented me from doing other stuff, honey. So I'm looking for my 30s to settle down and be able to explore all aspects of Diva Wine in that arena, honey. And that includes getting back to the action of the back door, honey. So yeah, now health-wise, it is a combination of health and pleasure, if that makes sense. It's like health-wise, it's been getting on my nerves because, y'all know what comes with hemorrhoids. But then on the personal note, y'all know what comes with hemorrhoids. So it's like, yeah, they definitely need to get gone. On a more serious note, I'm hoping that they don't find any carcinogenic polyps. Y'all know colon cancer. I'm finding out not only it might be a good possibility of polyps in my system based off of the symptoms. Once again, we're going to hope that they are, what's it called when they're polyps, but they're not necessarily cancerous. Shit, where's my doctors in it? I know I got a couple of darn on subscribers that are nurses. Hey, you would think how long I've been dealing with this shit, I would know off the top of my head. I think the term is benign when they're not carcinogenic, when they're not cancerous. But anyways, yeah, let's hope that any polyps that they find is not carcinogenic, because Lord knows I'm not trying to go through that stress again, honey. I'm telling you, if we have a whole nother vlog, I would be going over to Africa and doing some alternative honey, I'll really be doing a GoFundMe then. They'd be like, honey, take me to the motherland. We're going to finally do some alternative treatments this go round. Hell no. Okay, I did get it right. Benign. Okay. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, let's hope if any polyps that I have is benign. Another thing I've been dealing with my intestines is I can actually feel that they have tightened. And so I do need my intestines manually, expanded out. Now, with people who don't know about Crohn's disease, you can have bowel eruptions, you can have anal fissures, hemorrhoids. There's a whole myriad of things in addition to the flare-ups that you can have. A whole host of sensitivities. Matter of fact, I do need to invest in like $200. Matter of fact, not even $200, because I already done Ancestry years ago. And I want to say Ancestry allows you to upgrade and get your darn going sensitivity test. Now, I've done both Ancestry and 23andMe, so it ain't going to cost me $200. I want to say it might cost me about $40 or $50 added on to the plan that I already have. Because y'all know I spent $60 on Ancestry, spent about $60 on 23andMe. I think I just had to upgrade and pay an extra $40 for the dietary test. And the reason why I need it is because with Crohn's disease, it affects everybody differently. Like what might flare you up might not flare me up. Like, for example, milk is dangerous for me. It will send me to the hospital. What else I can't have? I have to watch my cucumber intake, because I know some people want to wonder why, like, lawuang, you talked about vegan diet and stuff. Why have you never just became fully vegan? Because of my Crohn's disease, it makes it extremely difficult for me to have like a full green-based vegan diet, because there's so many beans and stuff that flares me up as well. Like I have to watch my corn intake. I have to watch my bean intake. That can flare me up if I consume enough large amount of beans. Then I got a cherry allergy that doubles up into also flaring up my Crohn's disease as well. So cherries would literally darn gonna swell my throat, in addition to causing my darn gone Crohn's to flare up. So I can't have no type of red drinks with cherry. But then there's other stuff that I have like at restaurants that irritate me, but then I can't necessarily pinpoint what is specifically causing my irritation. Like even down to my runny nose, it's certain types of foods that trigger that. So that's where the darn gone food test is going to come in handy. Oh, also I can't do any type of red meats as well. So hamburger, I got to be very careful with. Steak, I haven't had steak in over 10 years. So that's my 2023 plans is, getting my health in order, getting gainfully employed. Oh, this car situation. Now, this is what's going on with CarMax. And I'm glad, thank y'all for y'all donations, because with y'all donations, this is what I'm about to do before the new year. See, this is where CarMax fucked up. When they repossess my car in the state of North Carolina, they have to, by law, even if they do a private sale, tell me the time and the location of when the sale is happening. And after the sale, they supposed to give me like a discretionary amount. Like if the car did not sell for what I owe or more, you supposed to tell me what I owe left on the car. Now, y'all know lawuang just thinking I'm good, right? Because I was like, honey, my car is a 2016. I've only put 20,000 miles on it in 2 years. So my mileage is underneath the darn on regular mileage. I'm seeing so many other similar cars with more miles that is being sold for $18,000, $19,000. And even when it comes to like the car lot private sales, usually it's only like a 30% difference between what the dealer paid for the car, right? And what they mark it up for, because the majority of them get the money from the finance and you don't get it from the actual sale. You know, you don't bank on just the cash sale of the car, if that makes sense. So I said, oh, I just know. And then the only thing my car needed was an updated filter. That's $40, a car filter. The bottom pan of the car felt, needed to be replaced. That was $200. And then, of course, since I got the car at 50,000 miles and it was now at 70,000 miles, it was going to need new brakes. So total, it only needed like $600 worth of stuff, right? So I said, okay, I know at the bare minimum my car is going to sell for like 15,000, and of all things, they're going to have to cut me a check for the difference, because by law they can only take what I owe on the car. Let me tell you what these motherfuckers call themselves. I get an update on my credit report, right? Talking about I still owe $7,000 on my car. I was like, y'all a $7,000 motherfucking lie. Y'all a $7,000 motherfucking lie. And then once again, the storm hit. I was like, let me take a drink. You can't make this shit up. I swear I cannot make this shit up. Every time lawuang start doing good, right, Mother Nature want the darn gonna come through with these storms and shit. So that delayed the sale for like 2 weeks. They finally sold the car, right? 10 days go by. Now, legally by law, they're supposed to notify me like within like 2 weeks. A month goes by. A month and a half go by. I've never received a discrepancy notice. But in the meantime, these motherfuckers are playing around on my credit report. Now, first y'all say I owe y'all $7,500. Then it changes and says I owe y'all $6,000. Then it changes again and it says that I owe y'all $6,900. Then it changed one more time and say I owe y'all $6,400. I was like, okay, I'm gonna need y'all to make up y'all minds. Now, how come it keeps jumping all up the place, fluctuate? Now, mind you, I'm thinking at first they might have darn gone didn't charge me the extra amount for the keys and shit, because when they repossessed my car at 2 o'clock in the morning, they didn't knock on the door and ask for the keys. Y'all darn gonna take my car all the way to Raleigh. Now, all the darn gonna repossessing car lots in Fayetteville, y'all couldn't have darn gonna use one of them in Fayetteville. Y'all had to go get somebody in Raleigh. And then what made it even worse, that's when I came down with the sickness from, and I want to say it was that goddamn monkeypox vaccine. Here I was scared as hell of the monkeypox, because it was like you brush up against somebody, everybody was erupting with the monkeypox. And y'all know with me doing Uber and Lyft and DoorDash, I'm at high risk of bumping up against somebody. So I was like, lawuang ain't playing around with this shit, honey. I was hesitant on the darn on COVID vaccine, but you ain't about to have me walk up around here walking like Jeepers Creepers, looking like Goosebumps. So I went and darn got my monkeypox vaccine, right? I'll be damned if I had an adverse reaction. And y'all seen that on camera for about 3. Matter of fact, that was just when I started up the Bobby I Love You Per videos. Honey, my lip looked all messed up. My lip darn had the bumps and shit. It took 3 weeks for that stuff to heal. And that was with me doing all my stuff, honey. I had my darn black seed oil and everything. It took me a good 3 weeks to bounce back. So that's why I couldn't even darn fully contact the people. Cause it was like I'm darn bed. I'm down to the bed, honey. My Crohn's disease done flared up behind this shit. It's a month later. Y'all ain't sent me no darn notice. So yeah, come 2023, they getting that shit up off my credit report. So I'm going to go ahead and dispute it on all 3 of my TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, because since by law they did not properly notify me, I can honestly say that the amount that there's currently showing on the credit report is not accurate. How can I verify and validate that that's the accurate amount owed when y'all have broke several state laws? So we're going to do this one of two ways. Either y'all can go ahead and remove this shit off my credit report since y'all done already charged it off. And you know y'all already got a nasty history going on right now. If y'all Google search CarMax, honey, the stories are not good right now. So y'all already in hot water. You ain't got the best reputation at the moment. And then now you know got caught up in darn going violated several darn going Department of Justice laws in the state of North Carolina. Now I'm not going to snitch on you, but honey, y'all gonna need to go ahead and take this shit off my credit report. Bitch, done went through too much this damn year, honey. I done lost the damn job. My health done been affected. The last thing y'all want to do is fuck up my credit, because that's the only thing really kicking my ass right now and got my credit score back in the 500s is because that goddamn car is on my darn credit report as if I didn't pay for it. So yeah, I'm going to go down to the library and I'm going to double down and print out some papers, send it out by self-certified mail. And yeah, by that time, I'm going to give them 2 weeks. They got 2 weeks to respond to it. If they don't respond to it, I'm then disputing each one on the report. And actually, they still got to remove it anyway, but sending the note is going to further, show that, hey, I at least tried to reach out to y'all. I done waited 2 months at this point and didn't receive no notification. I done sent y'all a self-certified mail. Still ain't received no, because I already know with all the shit that they going through, they ain't going to read that letter within 2 weeks. So then when I go to darn gonna strike it down off my credit report, honey, I got the self-certified mail as proof. I got all the correspondences as proof. And darn gonna the credit bureaus can do it by themselves and take it all off the credit report, y'all. So yeah, that's my goal for 2023 and getting my credit back together. Now, why is the credit important? Because Diva Juan need another damn car, y'all. Diva Juan need to be back on the road because as y'all can tell, honey, I don't really have nobody to depend on for rides, honey. Y'all seen I had to walk 6.4 miles in the damn rain to get my medication. Rain, sleet, or snow. Bitch, this HRT darn going transitioning. It's still going to be a go, honey. I done came too far to be darn on setback, honey. We done petition for so many changes in North Carolina law because back in the day, you used to have to go through so many hoops and bounds and shit. You had to go through like months of therapy and shit to darn gonna get your medication. Honey, it took the girls like me having to petition and stuff to make it now easy. And now it's like I can't get no ride. Oh hell no. So Diva Wine need to be back in some wheels. So yeah, but for me to get in the reels though, you can't have a repossession on your credit report within a year. So as soon as they take that darn on repossession off and I reestablish my credit and shit, my credit score jump into the lower 700s. Honey, y'all know D1 gonna be right back in somebody's car lot. And this time I'm going to be darn on stable. Because this time I'm setting myself up where I'm going to make sure to have enough money saved aside, a contingency plan or whatnot. I want to make sure my health is in order. That's why I said, let me go ahead and get my health and stuff checked out because I can't afford to be down for too long. I had to darn go and be back up and at it because, honey, we got to get the hell away from this darn gone shit as well. Because I thought at one point I was going to purchase this house from the darn gone landlord. That looks like it's going to be a damn no-go. So now I got to finally find a different place. And it's time for a change anyways. I know I've been saying it, but Diva Wine is going to go ahead and push through with the change. And I know y'all, some of y'all rolling y'all damn eyes. I'm telling you, 2023, we finally changing locations. I know y'all sick and tired of this darn on background and shit. I'm tired of it too. So yeah, y'all going to go house searching with me. And that is about it for 2023. Now, travel plans, if I can get everything correct by March. Is it March or May? No, May. May 2023. I want to go to I want to say Las Vegas for the very first time for the Latino Oasis. Now, if y'all don't know what the Latino Oasis is, honey, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day, y'all. But I want to travel to LA for that. November, I want to darn on travel to New York for BravoCon. It will be my first time ever in the state of New York. I want to see Beyonce in a different state outside of North Carolina for the first time. So those are 3 types of major travels that I need to do. But for me to even think about those travels, honey, I need to get my main stuff situated first. Hey, Diva Juan. Hey, now wait a minute. Are you an old person? Are you one of my regulars or new? Because I don't quite remember your name either. Kanisha 2009 full. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my 2023. Now, as far as extra stuff, let me go ahead and shout out another YouTube. Well, no, this ain't a YouTuber, but this was a person that left a comment on my on one of my videos. Cause I mentioned this in the past. How many of y'all remember I said something about there needs to be a wish list option for people who have like Amazon. You know how Amazon got a wish list? Matter of fact, who was in here earlier that said they worked at Amazon, but they left back in August? Let me scroll up. Oh, thank you, Candy Crumbs. I'm just seeing this message right here. Candy, when I get back on my feet, honey, I'm going to send you a special gift. I'm going to ask for your P.O. box or whatnot. Because that's another thing I plan on getting into. I'm going to get back into my aesthetics business in 2023 in the later part of the year. I don't forgot what I was scrolling back up here for. I guess I'll see it when I darn on see the comment. I love New York City. New York, this is what dreams are made of. And I know I don't sound like Alicia, and low-key, she don't sound like herself either. But let me go to the video. It was somebody that created a website, right? And the website is almost like Amazon. You can create a wish list. Oh, where is they at? But it don't have to be from Amazon. You can create a wish list from items from different websites. You can upload your own images and stuff. Now, I did ask them, can we have multiple wish lists? Because, honey, for the people who see me on, whenever I get back to the OnlyFans, honey, I said, well, since they always asking about this, dildo, this, that, and third, I was like, well, shit, y'all can go ahead and fund it, and I will go ahead, y'all can go ahead and pay for it or whatnot. So that's why I was interested in having separate darn going wish lists, because I was like, I don't need y'all over here seeing the naughty darn going wish list. But let me pull up his name real quick. It was one of my recent videos. All right, if you in here, feel free to drop down in the comments. Okay, I ain't done that many doggone videos recently. What video was it? Let me see. Maybe it was one of my vlog videos that they commented on. Okay, here it is. So, being me 2345, and I ain't gonna lie, when I seen this profile, I was like, oh Lord, here we go with the spam shit. Cause y'all know, with us YouTubers, there's people that drop down in our comment section, sometimes pretending to be us, talking about a WhatsApp this, a cryptocurrency this. So I was like, now first they asked the question about is the HRT expensive, whatnot. So I said, okay, this is a real person. Then they started marking, and I was like, oh, but as I got to looking through their stuff, right, we done had some messaging back and forth. I done checked out their site or whatnot. So this person created a whole website where you can do like a wish list. So I created mine. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Uh-oh. Y'all know it's been a minute since I've been up on StreamYard. How do I showcase the videos? I took a video of it. Let me see. Is it right here? Oh, there you go, y'all. So that's my wish list right there. So as y'all can tell, I was able to add quite a few different things onto there, honey. I was like, well, you know what? It's my 30th birthday. Normally, Diva don't ask for nothing. But I said, you know what? To help out a fellow person with their website or whatnot. And I already got an Amazon wish list. So it's like, well, I just transfer some of the stuff from Amazon over to this just to darn gonna showcase it to y'all. So if y'all wanted to create your own type of wish list, honey, it's down below, honey. Definitely feel free to use my link because, honey, I think there is a referral. Now, I didn't get a answer on what the referral fee is, but, honey, any dollar helps at this point, honey. So if you're somebody that wants to create your own wish list, honey, definitely check out the site below. It is free 99. It doesn't cost you anything. Now, for anybody who purchases anything on your wish list, they do charge a 10% fee on to whatever the item is. So for, as y'all can tell, matter of fact, let me bring it up one more time. One more time. Da-da, da-da. Hold on, let me bring it up one more time. So as y'all can tell, there's one of them for the MetroNet. Now, how many of y'all heard me talking about MetroNet? For y'all that don't know what MetroNet is, it is the first fiber internet that is available in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm so excited for this. And the reason why is for the longest, we've had, matter of fact, do I have anybody in here that's left that's from North Carolina? Because if you from North Carolina, you know the struggle of what we've been dealing with for the past 20 years. For over 20 years, Spectrum has had a monopoly on the area. Even back when it was Time Warner Cable, that was the only thing that we could get. We could only get cable internet. And granted, I had the second most expensive package. It was the 500 megapixel per minute upload. But unfortunately, with cable internet, the download does not match the upload. So it would take me hours upon hours to darn go and get get my videos to upload. And it just gotten ridiculous. Like for a 30-minute video, it takes me 3 hours to upload on YouTube with my darn internet package. And mind you, I had the most second highest speed internet package. And even if I was to upgrade to the highest tier, it didn't change the actual upload speed. It only gave me more, download. But it's like, I don't need more download. I need upload to be able to officially upload, videos to YouTube for y'all. So I was like, God damn. And I try to look for everybody. Google cannot service me. AT&T cannot service me. T-Mobile can't service me. Satellite is slower than cable. So I was like, well, shit, that would be going backwards. I was like, what in the hell Diva can do? I guess I have to wait to move to Georgia to get some darn on actual decent internet. But no, MetroNet finally came on through, y'all. And so, but see, this is the dilemma. MetroNet originally promised that they was going to be available in my area back in early October. October come around, then they tell me that they're not going to be available to February. Since then, Diva got on hard times. It's building herself back up. But I was like, okay, I still got this internet for the time being, my current internet. We just going to ride it on out, right? Now I get a email early this week talking about, oh, we're actually available in your area and we can start installation as soon as the next day. I was like, oh, this is good. Because I'm thinking they're going to bill me right. They talking about they need the doggone payment up front. So for anybody that wants to be generous, and and I know that's a big ass, honey. I know that's a huge ass, honey. Diva Wine is going to get that package regardless. But I said, well, shoot, if somebody want to treat Diva Wine to the first month of the internet, since that really caught me off guard. Because like I said, they told me that they wasn't going to be available to service my area till the end of February. So I wasn't expecting to have to pay for the bill until the end of February. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, y'all hit me with, oh, we're available in your area right now. I was like, hey, this my bitch. So yeah, that's why the doggone MetroNet is on there. Another thing that's on my wish list is just other extra stuff, just vanity stuff that I don't really need. Now, if anybody wants to help Diva Wine get these titties filled in faster, there is a natural lift cream that is on there that's also up there in price. I was like, honey, I can't afford to darn splurge on that right now. But honey, if somebody want to treat Diva Wine to darn getting these breasts darn sitting right, honey, it's up there on the wish list for y'all. And then the darn tripod, honey. Tripod is one of the more modest price items. It's $15. And that's for when I do my vlog videos or whatnot. I no longer have to be so close up on the camera and shit. So that's what the darn vlog camera, the selfie stick is for. So that is what my wish list is opposed of. So if anybody wants to, give the girl any items, honey, it's definitely down there. I definitely appreciate it in advance. So that is everything about me that I needed to fill y'all in on. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting something before I get up out of here. Now, of course, I'm going to be back live at least one more time before the end of the year. Oh, matter of fact, I guess we can go ahead and do that right now. As far as get y'all opinion on what time I should go live next week. I'm going to do a poll, but I just want to get some people's opinions right now before I get up out of here. Should I go live? Some of y'all ain't going to like these hours because the demon switches over to her regular work time hours, which is from 10 at night to 7 in the morning. So if I go live, it has to be sometime between 9 o'clock and 5 in the morning. Now I know damn well ain't nobody going to pick 5 o'clock, but I'm going to put that as an option. I'm thinking most of y'all want to probably be like, Diva, just go live at 9. So y'all look out for that. But anyways, do anybody got any time ideas? Just curious though. Like I said, it's between 10 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning. I know y'all like Diva. You doing a little bit too much with that. This shit is temporary, y'all. It's temporary. I promise y'all, give me to March, we gonna be doing better. Oh, there goes Jasmine, honey. We done finally talked up as I was just about to end it. Oh, 10 p.m. Okay. Honey, I know Jasmine's gonna be happy about this. Jasmine, for the first time ever, I will be going live late at night next week. It's going to be sometime between 9 o'clock at night to as late as 3 o'clock in the morning. I can be up from 9 o'clock at night to 3 o'clock in the morning. I know that's a first for me, y'all. Y'all normally don't get me up that late, but like I said, we better take advantage of this darn on demon's new work time, honey. Well, speaking of what's T girl, When is we gonna be back over on your darn on channel? Because see, now that I can darn on be on camera late night, I love the darn on pop up over there on your channel, honey. Now that I can finally find some time to darn on jump on camera for once. James, I don't know if you was listening in the bushes all along or not, but because honey, you done missed everything, honey. Next week. Now, is your schedule still? Because I don't want to overlap my live with your live. So let's figure this out. What is your upload schedule? That way I'll make sure I don't accidentally set the time for any time that you're about to go live. Matter of fact, I can do my live a whole different day because I have like 4 different day options that I can do. Oh, you want to look at the playback? But yeah, y'all definitely look out on the community tab. That's where we're going to do the poll to see what time lines up best for everybody, what day. Now I know Jasmine, one of her days is, I want to say, is it Tuesday? It used to be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursdays. But I know you say you switch one of the days. I think you say you switch one of them to Friday, if I'm not mistaken. When you coming on? I haven't choose the day yet. But what day is it going to be? Now I will make sure it's not on a night that Sunday night and Tuesday or Wednesday night. Okay, so for me then I will choose the poll to be. So I'm going to make sure the days available is going to be either. I don't know if I want to come back on Monday though. Well, whatever day you on your show, honey, I can definitely slide on through. Sunday night, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Oh, so it's just 2 days a week. Okay. I thought you were still doing the 3 days. So if it's Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday for you, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I guess we can come back on Thursday or Friday, y'all. Oh, well, that narrows it down quite a bit, honey, for the better. So we would do, because I don't feel like dark. I don't think I want to. I might put Monday as an option, but don't feel too hopeful on that because y'all know Monday is my wash days. That's when I do my hair and all of that. And also, I need to get down to the library to darn going print out these papers and stuff. And then once I get that rolling, also I need to go ahead and do some research on this get my ID changed and shit. Oh, that's another thing where y'all might see the. I know y'all be like, now Diva, now bitch, you asking for too much now. You know, I already asked for Dargon to go for me for your Dargon hemorrhoids and shit. Now you Dargon talking about the name change. You know what, that one I might fund myself. But like I said, if y'all want to help out with that one too, because y'all know a name change is a tedious process in North Carolina. It ain't as simple as just going down to the judge and saying, hey, I want to switch the name up and shit. You got to submit your darn fingerprints to the FBI. You got to put your darn name on the poster at the Cumberland County Courthouse for darn 10 days. Because I know somebody going to be like, well, Diva, why didn't you just do this way back in 2020? Because everything was shut down. So it's not that I didn't have the money. It's literally that I could not get nothing done. The courts were all closed down. The courthouse was closed down, so I couldn't put the notice on the board. But now everything is open back up. I can finally put the damn notice on the doggone on the courthouse board. I had to wait 10 business days for somebody to contest it. Then I got to explain why I want the name changed. And then simultaneously, while doing all of that, then we have to wrap in the gender markers and all of that to be changed up as well. And of course, I'm going to take y'all on for that ride as well. Woo! It's going to be a lot of content for 2023. Y'all going to see the process of what it takes to get a name changed in North Carolina. What my experience is like getting my gender marker changed from male to female on my identification. I think they also, I want to say they changed it on the birth certificate and stuff as well. So I won't have to be dealing with no Nikita Dragon type bullshit. Like if I ever get detained somewhere in the US somewhere, honey, they ain't about to put me in the wrong department, child. So yeah, I'm gonna darn on put y'all through on to that, the link. The link to what, Jasmine? Oh, you mean the link to come on? You want to get on for a few minutes? Oh shoot! Now y'all think I would have learned this shit by now from when Lester the link to your live. Let me see. Now y'all know the last time I tried to do this shit, it took me about a good 10, 15 minutes. That's when I had my conversation with Nunu from the Circle that does the Circle franchise and whatnot. That's the last time I was able to get the link. Oh, wait a minute. I got my tablet right here. So I guess I theoretically should be able to go to StreamYard through this and be able to plug the link in that way. See, that's another thing I need to learn in 2023 is how to be able to easily put the link and stuff in, copy and paste from the bottom. From the bottom? Let me see more. Do I click settings? Oh, let me see banner, brand, overlay, video clips. And I see darn on since the last time I've been live, they done added extra stuff on here. They got music links and shit. Let me just go through the tablet. StreamYard.com. Oh Lord. I don't know why it doesn't just log me in from all my devices. Now I got to get login code. It's going to take me a minute, Jasmine. You know what? I knew it was something that I was forgetting when I darn gonna started this live. I knew I should have darn gonna had the darn going Jeopardy music queued up for something like this. Okay, invite guests. Copy the link. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go to YouTube and then put it in the chat. I'm just curious, did anybody else want to come on up as well? And matter of fact, Cayenne, if you're still here, you can definitely feel free to come on up too, because you know Jasmine is a lot more further along than me, so she can tell you stuff that I wouldn't be able to tell you as far as medications and stuff is concerned. Okay, I finally got it, Jasmine. Someday I'm going to be more faster with. I swear someday I want to get this shit more so under control. Wait a minute. Now I forgot. Now, when you come on, should I see a notification pop up or something? As you can tell, I got the basic StreamYard, honey. I ain't got the fancy shit where you can easily see somebody automatically in the box or whatnot. I think the last time the guest section popped up with a notification icon to tell me that somebody wanted to come in. Uh-oh, there it go. Invite guests. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. No. Okay, now Jasmine, I see you, but I'm trying to figure out why is it not allowing me to get you in the room? Oh, add the stream. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Hey.
I was trying to hold on, child. I'm trying to add my little thingy on here. Give me 1 second.
I apologize. I know this is just a hot mess.
You good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Try saying something now.
Can you hear me?
Hold on 1 second. I have to take my darn screen protector off. See, for 2023, I might need to go ahead and invest into
A system.
another laptop as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can get it to open up on my other system. Streamer wants to connect to your microphone. Allow. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Let me see.
They done made quite a few changes over the past couple months.
Child StreamYard is doing their thing, baby. So what's going on, divas?
Ooh. Oh, child, where do I start?
It's always good to start at the beginning.
Okay, make a long story short, I caught the people up on what caused me to lose my car.
Mm-hmm.
I had an adverse reaction to the monkeypox vaccine. So that's why I wasn't even able to even get my car back because I was sick for the entire month.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's like here I go getting the damn vaccine as a preventative, and then it goes fuck me up. I was like, ain't this bad?
That part.
So I had that happen. The demon darn gone lost her job for several months. So that's been darn on a challenge trying to darn on work while she darn on here perpetually all day, all night. She finally back. Oh, wait a minute, we got a different guest?
No, that was just me. I'm trying to get
Oh,
it to work on my I'm trying to get it to work on my tablet so I can go into my tablet because my tablet is easier. That's why I'm looking now. I'm not ignoring you. I'm paying attention. I'm listening.
but yeah, that was basically that. Oh, I was telling the girls about my hormone update. It's now been 8 months of me on the spirulactone and the estradiol. They now got me up to three, taking it 3 times a day, two
Hmm.
milligrams.
You said 2 milligrams.
Yep, so 2 milligrams 3 times a day, so 6 milligrams of the estradiol and 100 milligrams of the spirulactone 2 times a day.
Damn, they got you. They got you on rock steady, baby.
The who?
I said they got you on rock steady, but your face and stuff is like clearing up and smoothing out old chocolate bunny over there. I see you.
Yeah, that's the one thing I have noticed is the skin. But the one drawback though is my skin is now a lot drier.
So it's gonna be like that, especially up to your first year, year and a half. You need to hydrate more. And when I say hydrate more, I know you drink the waters and the flavored waters and stuff. You don't have to go old school. You have to drink some regular water.
Well, I do
Everything.
drink regular water in addition to my other waters. My
Okay.
green smoothies, my orange juices, all of that.
Do you drink? I mean, not drink, but do you use like aloe and stuff like that to lock in moisture in your skin?
Yep, I use my ceramides, aloe vera. I've actually had to cut back on the pills because of the fact that, well, it ain't nothing to take away now. The doggone medication been doing good on that part.
Yeah. So now that you've gotten your face and your routine together, you're gonna have to figure out a routine for you specifically for your face because your face is gonna be very sensitive coming up, especially during this time of year when it's getting colder. It's gonna start being very sensitive. So
Oh
that's
yeah, this is
something
my
you
first
definitely.
time in the winter dealing with being on HRT.
Mhm. So I advise you when you're going out to over moisturize and treat it as if you now that you got your hyperpigmentations taken care of, I recommend you wear sunscreen.
Oh well, you know I stay with the sunscreen. That's I got
Hmm.
it right. Oh, I need to get me some more. The Black Girl sunscreen.
But you want to wear that in injunction. The sunscreen is what's also drying out your skin, if that makes sense. So
Oh
you
yeah, I
need to
know.
wear
I had to
a
double up on the moisturizer first,
yeah.
then the sunscreen over.
Hmm. And then also taking go into your cosmetic section either on um your whatever local store that you like to shop at or either at Amazon and get you a face mist. And because they have face mist that you can take and you can spray periodically like when you wear makeup and stuff sometimes it dry out your face for people who has dry skin. You can take and you can spray that. That'll hydrate your skin too.
Oh, I do need to invest in a good face mist.
Hmm. You can get some with what is it called, rose petal. That's really good for your
Yeah.
skin too.
Cause right now I've been doing it the bougie way. I've been using an old this how ghetto I am. I use an old Jane Carter bottle with just regular water and I
Mhm.
just do something like this. And then I seal it in with a light oil like a marula oil, argan oil.
Yeah, but invest in something like that too. I know, especially I know you still wear your mask and everything like that. So that's some stuff right there that you need to look into and get you some more breathable masks whenever you're taking and wearing them.
Well, really, I just been wearing the mask just for the RBF of it all. Cause you know I got strong resting bitch face. And I don't want people that are going feeling like I'm mean mugging them. So I really just wear the mask now for that purpose.
Girl, you fine. I mean, I ain't hop on here just to be running up your chat line because I know you probably about tired of getting about ready to get off of here. All I was gonna
I
say
ain't got
is
nothing
that
to do.
all I was gonna say is that I'm happy with you that you're taking the steps that you need to take. As far as the name thing, I would wait till you at least a year, year and a half in. The reason why I
The
say
who?
the name thing, changing your name. If I was you, and this is just me, I will wait till you're a year, year and a half. Then you have a consistent time frame. You're not up and running and getting it done within the first year. And sometimes the courts and or if your state, if your doctor has to sign off on it, most of the time they want you to be on your hormones and everything for a year straight before they give you the approval to do that.
Well, see, this is where it gets complex with me because technically there's already a documentation of my intent going all the way back to like 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And I was starting it up in 2020 already, but then the world shut down.
Right.
So it's already been over 2 years.
Yeah, but you have not. I guess our state's different a little. The way in our state is, which I'm in Florida, not only do you have to get, be on your hormones, this, that, and the third, but you also have to be living in that new name or new identity for a year in order for you to be approved in order to do it. And every state ditch differs or whatever like that. So I'm not saying it's not the same in your state or whatever like that. But me personally, a name is a name. Eventually, I'm going to get mine done because I have not got mine done either. Um, but what I was going to say, I would look into that, and even though I know you're serious about it and everything, take your time at doing it. It's no rush.
Actually, my name don't even have nothing to do with my transition. My
Hmm.
name I've always wanted this name ever since high school. And people have addressed me by it since 2016. So as far as doctors and stuff, it's been well documented now for going on 7 years. And my
Gotcha.
first name is still staying the same. The only thing changing is my middle name and last name.
Gotcha.
And the last name, the argument was going to be not for even the transgender purpose. My last name is after my oldest brother's father, who is not my biological father, who I've actually never even met a day in my life.
You just like the name.
Yeah, so I inadvertently got the name because the demon didn't know who was the baby daddy originally.
Girl,
So it's like
you be
I'm
taking
cursed.
me out when you call your mama demon. You really do.
Yeah,
You
it's
be
like,
taking me
where are you
out.
gonna put me with somebody's name that I ain't never gonna lay eyes upon?
Period.
It's been over 20 some years, and it's like nobody even addressed me by the last name like that. So it's like just off of that alone, it needs to change.
I understand. I definitely understand. More power to you, child.
Surprisingly, I was shocked about how easy it is for the gender marker. I thought that was going to be the difficulty, was the gender
Um,
marker change.
what is their requirements there?
Basically, it ain't hardly any. It's like as long as I have identified as like I don't even have to be on hormones in North Carolina to do the gender marker change. As
It's
long
your
as it's
identity.
been verified that I've been, trans for years, which YouTube alone, that's years worth of documentation. So
Okay.
it's just as simple as just filling out the paperwork and they have everything switched over.
So, what is going to be your initials?
My initials,
Hmm. Your
they're
new
still going to be the
initials.
same. LRG.
Okay.
It's just the middle and the last name is changing to different names.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Child, I done got all my videos and stuff back, so all my stuff is back on the go. I just
Oh, I thought you
holiday
had them
season.
private.
I had to take in, like, again, I'll talk to you about that offline. I had to take and do some things and get me back together because, girl, I done went through 4 deaths
Oh
in a
Lord.
run of 6 months. So mentally, I have not been feeling YouTube at all. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie. Like, First one was my dad. I think I
Oh
came on
no.
and I
Oh
told
yeah,
y'all
I do
about
remember
that.
that one. My condolences on that one.
And then after that, it was um my god auntie, from god auntie to her sister, from her sister to my granny, from my granny to my godfather. So
Oh Lord,
it was
oh
all
Lord,
in,
everybody's
yeah,
so close.
child, it was all in a run of not even 6 months apart. Like it was literally a month and a half for each one of them. And girl, I went through depression. Like I can't even tell you how mentally I was not even there.
Oh, I definitely
And
empathize with you on that one.
girl, I stopped everything. I went into uh, what is the right words to use? I went into not self-loathing, but I went into destructive mode, but personal destructive mode, if you understand what I mean. Um, I didn't want to hurt anyone. I was going through things myself, and girl, it's so much. And I'll tell anyone to have boom, 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 boom. It's like I'm just now really starting to breathe. And I originally, because my birthday was last week, I originally wanted to be back full time and stuff last week, but girl, I'm not feeling it. And I may be doing a final solo show and be like done with YouTube completely, child. I haven't decided yet.
Oh Lord.
I love
But I
doing it, don't
definitely
get me
understand
wrong.
though.
It's a good stress reliever for me, but it's the extra because I
Yeah,
always
because
want
I can
to,
understand because with you, you do a lot of graphic work and
yeah.
everything with yours.
And like I try to make sure that I'm bringing topics that everybody wants to hear, at least what I think people want to hear. And I'm not doing, it's not anyone in particular, it's me putting the pressure on myself, if that makes sense. And I just need to sit back for a minute and think about and get my mind together on how I'm going to do this because I want to come back. I enjoy doing it. On the same token, it's like coming back, I don't want to get everybody used to me being back and I fall back off the cliff again, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I want to be consistent again. And mentally right now, I'm not at a place that I want to be consistent. I want to, I want to come on when I want to come on. And I know I'm able to do that, but I don't like to do stuff half-ass. And I still got, a lot of my old stuff that I had, and I want to be able to, like, I stopped my website. I was halfway done doing my website and all of that stuff. Like I just shut everything down, and I wasted a lot of money um, doing that stuff because after a while being under a contract with somebody, after the contract don't run out, you still asked out because you don't put the money out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
So
gotta have somebody designing the website for you.
yeah, child, I can't do any of that. I mean, I probably could, but having to learn now that I shouldn't try to overexert myself, and I need to learn how to dictate some things out and let people that are pros at doing stuff do it. So, but I miss it. I ain't even gonna sit up in line and say I don't
I
miss it.
miss you too because I was like, darn, I don't even see my Jasmine no more. Even Bambi, Savon is over on TikTok land.
Yeah, and everybody been asking me to come over there, but I'm so skeptical. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so skeptical about that crap over there.
Well,
And I
see, with
guess
me, it just doesn't fit my style because TikTok is more extroverted, fun, short videos, and I'm more so long, drawn out, narrated type of video.
right. And I like to, I don't know, I like to have an interaction with people. Like I'm having an interaction with you. I just don't like to get on there
Good
for
night,
like a
Sassy.
good night, baby. I don't like to have a 3 minute conversation with or a 30-second conversation and think that's all it. I don't know. TikTok just don't sound like it's for me. But then again, it could be. I could get over there and go crazy with it, but I got to get my mojo back.
I thought about Bigo, but I still can't necessarily. I have not to this day fully gotten on to Bigo to see what that's about.
I don't know anything. I've seen people get on there and act a fool, but I don't know if you can actually make money at doing it.
I've heard people make money, but for me, I just want it for the just the talking because this is literally like a stress relief for me. Because I deal with clinical depression, and my outlet is conversing with all of y'all on YouTube, being able to vent or whatnots.
Well, girl, the other night, baby, you had me going, baby. I said, oh, Diva One is back in the building, baby. She is getting the kids together.
Yep, I've been pushing through. I forgot to tell y'all that the last two matriarchs done, and that went through me for a loop this year. The last two matriarchs of the family passed. Because y'all know I used to always talk about my great grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
She was the middle sister. She died at 94 of Alzheimer's after battling it for 15 years. But then her younger sister passed earlier this year. She lived to be around the same age, about 94, 95. She was born in 1927. And then the oldest one, ironically, passed last. She just passed a couple months ago. And she lived to be 104 because she's born in 1918.
That's a blessing. She
So
gonna spend
they lived long lives.
long, healthy, fruitful lives, baby.
So now it's just my late grandmother's older sisters that are still living. They both in their 80s.
Wow.
And then of course their brother died on my birthday of colon cancer, and you know how they hit me.
Yeah. It's so many conversations and topics that I want to take in. I want to dive into you deeper than I've dived into anybody else because you're Wiccan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to dive into that. That is something I'm so curious about.
Oh, wait a minute, I lost you for a second.
I said that's something I want to dive into. I really want to get an understanding of it. I think it's cool. I just want to know the ins and outs of it.
I ain't really like a full practicing Wiccan. Like I ain't, I ain't got the cauldron and stuff.
Well, I mean, I feel like a lot of that is based into people trying to get an understanding around it. I don't think it's that because whether people know it or not, in a sense, we have the power of life and death in our tongues, and when we're speaking it over people, that's a form of witchcraft. When you know, T.S. Madison has put it out there as the best that I can take and I can say it. Whenever you working, whether you work good, bad, or whatever, all that's coming back to you.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just something that my curiosity has the best of me on that. And child, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Interview the Vampire, baby. I said, baby, I need to off with my neck till it starts. Even Louis, baby. So I can't wait till the new season of that come out, but it's not coming out until October.
What's
It's not,
that?
huh?
What's coming on in October?
The new season of Interview with the Vampire on AMC.
Oh, that's one thing I ain't seen.
Baby, when you see it, you're gonna get your life. When you
I
see
need
it,
to
you're gonna
watch
get your
something
life.
since they're going House of Dragon is off for next year or some change.
So you gonna get your life with that. And then did you see the new season of P Valley?
Oh yeah, I seen the this past season, honey. They got to rescue old boy out the trunk, honey.
Let me ask you a question while we on this, and then I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna get on off your show. Was it me or was it me? Did they not show so much dick this season?
Child, I was low key here for honey. I was already eyeing Blue Campbell over there because y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry be so half-ass, like the stuff be there, it has potential. But Ruthless is my show. I seen it over there on Ruthless, honey.
No, I ain't seen Ruthless. What station Ruthless come on?
That's BET Plus with the Rakadushi compound with the men and all that shit. The
Is
guy
it
who
worth
thinks he's
watching?
God and all that.
Is it worth watching?
It's interesting to me. If you into like the cult and all of that.
I'm not into it, but I watch
No,
it,
it's
but
not like a Wiccan cult. It's like just a traditional cult. Like the girls are brainwashed into thinking this man is God, but they don't caught on to the bullshit. Now they trying to darn go and escape and stuff.
now see when I seen a clip of it on YouTube, or it might have been Freak Twitter. Oh boy was sitting down and smelling the other dude nuts
Yep.
or something.
Now that was Blue Kimball, the light skinned one.
I said, oh, we doing.
Oh, she done broke up y'all for a second.
Am I back?
Oh yeah, you back.
Okay. Child, I said they done let Tyler come out of the period, baby. She done came out. I'm coming out, baby. I said, oh, well, where's these stories coming from?
It ain't for the faint of heart, honey.
You know, I'm with that. I'm with the shits, baby. I'm good.
We got to
But
wait
like I
all the way
said,
till 2024 though for Miss Katori. With
who?
darn going on P Valley, unfortunately.
It's not coming back out to 2024.
Yeah, because unfortunately everybody else in the meantime had got different contracts. You know, the actress Brandy, she got several things going on. You know, Brandy is Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Kimball is over there on Tyler Perry. He's currently darn going, hoping to stay alive. They done found out he's FBI and shit. So he's darn going to
Is
stage
that
and gunfire with them.
which one? So that the light skin one is that
But he's killed off
Diamond?
on.
Is that Diamond off of P Valley?
Diamond is played by Tal Leppy, who used to play Benny on Have and Have Nots.
Yeah.
Which I was pissed off how that show ended. Like, that's why I say Tyler be having potential, but that last episode didn't make any sense.
Well, no comment.
Just went and killed Eric. Not even the way Veronica went out, Candace went out, drowned. Done choked darn on Catherine in the jail cell. The only one I was happy to go was darn going Jim getting ran over by Hannah.
Oh my God. I don't know, child. But did you see when Nico had clapped back at not Nico, but the one that plays Lil Murder had clapped back at Lil Bootsy?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Boosie
Child, what
just
is
getting
wrong with
cussed out left and right by him because
Lil
Gabrielle Union had the darn gonna get into his ass too.
what is wrong with Lil Bootsy? Is he that I don't know. What is wrong with him?
Boosie is just a lost cause.
Because I don't understand. If you got that much time on your hand, why not put out a new piece of music? You ain't had a new piece of music out since 1999,
Hell, I
maybe the
can't even tell you what
2000s.
his shit was back then. Hell,
Only
at
one I
least with
know,
Kaya, I know my neck, my back. I can't tell you one thing about Boosie.
um, the last one I know of that he was on is "Wipe Me Down," and I don't think that whole
That's
song was
him.
his. Yeah, he had a feature in there. It wasn't his song, but he
Oh,
had a feature in there. And my neck, my back, good child. The last time she had something that was popping, Madison was on that. I ain't even going there. And hold up, what was your last video that you did and you put out there and I had took a comment on it?
ooh, which one is it? I know it has quite a few videos recently.
No, like in the last day or two, what was your last couple videos that you done had out there?
Let me see. I done quite a few. Honey, I had to mention something about Young Thug with Dreamy Bull. And then you
Yes,
know our boo
I think
Fame
that's
and
the one.
Rico.
That's the one I was talking about. Good. Why they did Dreamy Bull like that, and why don't Dreamy Bull go ahead and come and be a part, really part of the family? I know it's men that are into pegging, don't get me wrong. And that's your thing, more power to you. But it ain't nothing like the real thing.
I was about to say because he don't took that resort of Mr. Hanky toy at this doggone point.
I don't know.
We can't even get him back in the doggone United States. They don't know. They don't pulled up his old charges and shit. Done had him flee all the way to doggone United Kingdom, child.
What?
Yeah, he over there in the UK. He used to be right around my neck of the woods in North Carolina.
Girl.
Cause you know
And
I know
then,
all the adult entertainers and shit around here. So I was
but child,
doggone.
I was just gonna say, child, answer me. Why is Rico Pruden always jumping on his ex boyfriends?
Child, Rico need to go to rehab. Huh? He need to go to rehab and a therapist. Cause this like the third one, honey. It was
Yeah,
doggone Cash De Niro.
right. All of
It
them
was
can't be
somebody
lying
before
on them.
Cash, and now it's doggone Fame.
Right, all of them can't be lying on them. And if it's a pattern, baby, the pattern. I say this, and I could be dead wrong for saying this, but I'm gonna say this: when I have a family member, anytime they get a
Okay,
new job,
Liberation.
I have a family member that every time they get a job, something happens. It's always the other person's fault. When do you take responsibility for what you do? And that's my question I want to address to him. Like, when are you going to take a? You can always talk about this one's doing this, that one's doing this one's doing that, that's doing that. So you always pointing the fingers out there. Do you not realize you got something that's pointing back at you? When do you take the responsibility of the shit that you're doing? But people ain't gonna do that.
See
Let's
what
keep it
they,
2000.
they
People ain't
lost
gonna do
me.
it.
This is where I know there was some bullshit going on. They lost me when they told me that they was doing scenes for as little as $300 and a couple pills in a rock. I was like, oh my god, is this? Are we serious?
For real.
Yes, when I tell you that that can be a whole segment because they ain't the only ones. Because I'm trying to figure out like how is y'all these huge names? We done have seen y'all for years, and
And you
I'm
ain't got
seeing so many of these folks talking about they need assistance with this, that, and the third, assistance with the rent. Yet y'all got millions of views. I was like, what the hell is going on? And then come to find out some of these mugs are only getting paid $400-$500 a scene for all the shit that they do. I was like, honey, I done gotten more offers to be darn gone flown out just little old Diva One, honey.
that's what I don't understand. They want to dog all these different people, but you don't want to go back to the originals, get advice and take what the originals done take and let you and taught you how to do. I don't get it.
And that's why I was really shocked with them because I was like, bitch, y'all darn going know where Madison stay. Y'all got her phone up. Y'all didn't learn from mother about darn going getting your shit right.
A .com so you can actually make some money. I
The
wasn't
girls
even gonna say
the
it, but
girls
since you
go to
said it,
Pornhub and
I
think
wasn't
they
even gonna
doing
say it.
something. But this is let me tell you about how Pornhub works. You can get 1 million views on a video with Pornhub, but the payout you will be lucky to see $1,200 on 1 million views. Versus if you monetize your own shit, it could be an extra couple of zeros onto that.
Hmm. You have your own platform. Like, that's why I take my hat off, and that's why I love me some JD. JD, man, I had the squeakiest, cleanest resume. But JD does porn when he wants to do porn, but JD also has a real job. And that's one of the things that I did whenever I was out in the field. Whenever I was um, doing shows and stuff, when I was entertaining, I had a real full time job because I knew I was like, whenever I turn 40, I can't retire from this shit. What you gonna do? So I had a real job to supplement. If I wanted to go do shows, I did shows. If I didn't, I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? People and I hate to say it like this, but the young girls that get involved in the he say she say and all this kind of stuff and think that's that's cute and cute, and they want to keep messing stuff going, but they don't see the bigger picture.
Mm-mm. Speaking of the jobs, did you know about Fat Rabbit Killer working? Because this all ties into P Valley. He actually was one of the he had like a high position over there at P Valley.
Was he like an executive producer or something?
Yeah, he had some sort of producing credit over there at the P Valley. And the girls called themselves trying to air him out. I was like, y'all some bitter ass bitch. Because he's one of the porn people that didn't have his face in the videos.
At all.
Now he's done made his his facial debut with none other than Raheem Shabazz, son.
Why was the video only 15 minutes?
I hate to say this, but it could have been 0 minutes for me, honey. I passed.
Actually, I mean, why was the video only? Well, the video is 17 minutes and 59 seconds, I think, like that. But I haven't watched it yet. I have it. I have it on a hard drive, but I haven't watched it yet. And why?
At least in my humble opinion, I was more excited when I seen darn Andy Rodriguez finally bottoming, honey, for darn Raheem and vice versa.
Hold up. That's one of the ones I haven't watched yet. I think I got that. Yeah.
Now that was the shock. I was like, "Now, Andy, why in the world?" And because you can tell that was his very first time. I was like, Raheem is not the type that you want to start the first time with.
I don't know now, cause baby, one time I remember seeing one of Raheem's when him and Red was starting everything out when it was just him and Red, Leon Red.
Uh-huh.
Baby, he made love to that child for an hour and some minutes, and he was like, "Oh, I love you, brother. I love you." I was, it got me in my feelings.
That is not something that a virgin doggone booty hole need to be taking on the first go, honey.
It may not be his first. It may be like everybody else can say that may be his first time on video. Shit, that.
Not the way that he was moving. Thank you.
Because the way everybody don't be spread open like a ocean.
Well, that might have been his first time with that type of size. I give him that.
Yes. Why you got me on here talking like this, the good? Why you got me on here talking like this, child? I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna be quiet the rest of the time.
I was trying to already started the topic now.
I was trying to come on here, only be on here for 3.5 seconds and get off. But you don't got me started. You remember you started this conversation. How's your monetization thing going?
Matter of fact, I've been lazy on trying to file the appeal. I'm going to finally do it tomorrow. I got to do the video. And this is the bullshit with the darn their requirements. I got to condense all this within 5 minutes, explain my channel overall, and then show a demonstration of me editing my videos and shit. I was like, y'all motherfuckers can about have this shit.
So hold up, how did you lose it?
Behind reused content, and I was like, okay, but you're not telling me which content though. They said I didn't transform the video enough, which I was like, okay, for a couple of them, I could be guilty of that. Like the Beyonce short upload, I was like, okay, I might have been guilty of that. But I was like, I explained to them the first time, I was like, can you give me a specific video? Because I didn't get a strike, I didn't get a warning or nothing. So it's like, how in the hell am I supposed to know what I'm doing wrong? And you ain't telling me which video is violating the damn guidelines.
Right.
That's the most backwards shit I've ever darn seen.
I don't know, child. But I'm kind of sort of in agreement with you. Whenever there's a new platform comes out there, but YouTube always eat them up whenever it's a new platform that comes out there. So you can't really get a new platform started.
Yeah, I say whenever it's a day that something finally competes with YouTube, like a direct video stream, honey, I'll be up out of here.
Because I mean, even with my fans is basically it's another form of OnlyFans. And a lot of people don't want to subscribe to you to pay to see your
Wait a minute,
stuff.
there's a site called My Fans.
Yeah, it's called My Fans.
I might have to check that out just to see what it's about.
Well, child, let me know one way or the other. But is your number the same?
Yep. Oh well. Long story behind that. It is temporarily
You still
unavailable for the next week and some change.
you fine. Whenever you get an opportunity, because you still got Instagram, hit me up on Instagram and we'll talk on there because I don't want to put all them business out there.
Okay.
Um, and all I want to say is good, keep up the good work. Just know that you starting off at a fight that is gonna be a hard fight, but I'm behind you. If you need anything, if I can do anything for you, just let me know and I'll try to answer whatever questions I can for you
Oh, thank you so much, Jazz.
anytime. And know that I love you. And I got you. But I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta go take all this off and relax a little bit.
I'm about to wind down myself too.
And good night. I love you.
Oh, thank you so much, Jazz, for coming through.
Anytime, baby, anytime. But I'm gonna finish watching the rest of it on YouTube.
Okay.
Um, See you later, baby.
Oh, see, we finally got Jasmine on through here after all, y'all. We done talked Jasmine on up. She don't know how much she darn gonna motivates me. But let me go ahead and close this on out because oh Lord, we done been here 38 minutes overtime. Because I said I wasn't going to be here more than 2 hours. But Liberation Speaks, Deshaun, we're going through the roll call. Jasmine Divine, Sassy Queen. We had quite a few of y'all new people come on through here. Shout out for entertainment purposes only. I seen your comments earlier. Ooh, there's quite a few of y'all that commented tonight. Kanisha, Cayenne, Jonathan. Jonathan, I see you over on Really B's channel. Oh, you some fed? Come on through, fellow Fed Nine. Now, I don't necessarily know if you're from the Fed Nine part of Fayetteville, but okay. I don't see too many people from my neck of the woods on my channel. Come on through, 2-6. I should have known that you was from the 2-6 when you mentioned the darn gone Golden Bulls. Love Like Jazz. And once again, Candy Crumbs, thank you so very much, honey. You do not know how much of a lifesaver you are tonight, honey. When I say I am about to fly down to the library tomorrow, get my shit together, thanks to you. Oh my goodness. Candy Crumbs, thank you so very much, girl. Thank you so very much. Hell, with that alone, I probably can go ahead and get this internet situated, honey. And that way I can get these doggone videos out for y'all. Of course, Bambi. Wait a minute, who got a man? Shit, I wish. That's another thing we need to talk about. Honey, G1 needs to doggone find a man, child, for my 30s, honey. Just in case anybody's wondering, my birthday is January the 12th, Capricorn gang. Jackie Walker. I think that's everybody. Oh, Liberation Speaks. Hold on, let me highlight you. Love Like Jazz. And Nelly D25. So that is everybody. Let me see what new comments came in. enjoy the have and have nots. I wish they go ahead and bring it back. And hell, it operates like a soap opera anyway. They can somehow revive Veronica. I've actually seen people in real life get shot that many times and they're gonna survive. So Biddy can survive. We can say nobody didn't check darn on Candace post. Candace that'll survive. Of course, Jim could have survived getting ran over. And they're gonna Catherine just got choked out. So we can theoretically bring everybody back if they're gonna Tyler Perry stop bullshit, honey. And just bring it on over to Dargon BET Plus. And last but not least, ooh, y'all know I'm bad with the names. Karinga A. Please tell me if I pronounced that correctly. But that is it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming on out. Like I said, oh, y'all need to also give me topics for next week because we done already addressed all the heavy stuff for this week. I done caught y'all up on my life. So I'm thinking like, ooh, what should we discuss next week? I guess next week might just be a free fall where we might just do some light TV talks and stuff of that caliber. And then I'm going to just and if any of y'all want to come on, y'all can definitely feel free to come on next week. Like next week, anybody can just click the link and talk with your girl. So if that's it, I'm going to leave y'all on that. Oh, one more round of, let me click my videos real quick. Hold on. Enter. Oh, also next week, I'm going to try my best to get glammed up. I know y'all's tired of me coming on here looking like a basic bitch. So next week, I'm thinking, should I go more basic like this? This? Or should I go more like this next week? Oh, I didn't mean to click that link, but anybody who's darn going want to hit up my wish list, that's my wish list as well. So y'all definitely feel free to check that out. So that is it, y'all. I will be back next week. More likely it's either going to be Thursday or Friday. Oh, wait a minute. Look number 2. Wait a minute. This was look number 2. You talking about this one right here? Okay. Matter of fact, those are the easiest ones to do, the nice purple tones. I'm going ahead and because I need to darn use some of this makeup up anyway. Hell, this is how lazy I am with makeup. Some of my shit be about ready to darn on expire because I don't put on makeup that often. I need to get out of doing that. So 2023, expect to see some more makeup application videos as well, honey. Some updated hair. If y'all check out my Amazon wish list, y'all can get a good vibe of what type of hair that I'm looking to do for 2023. Y'all have never seen me in braids. That's something that I might want to experiment come 2023. Some braids. Y'all haven't seen me with color in, damn near 10 years. I think 2014 was the last time y'all see me in some crazy colors. Like I had on red, I had on blonde, and one other type of color. It was a unique type of wig. Like it was like 3 different tones of color. It was giving me glamorous rock star type of vibes. But I've never done nothing like a blue, green, purplish. I'm looking to darn go on experiment in that lane come next year. But anyways, we'll talk more about that on the next live. Thank y'all, everybody who came out, and I will see y'all next week.